Hello everybody, this is Susan from Susie Quilts, and it's Tuesday, May the 24th, and I am making headway on, believe it or not, on trying to get some things organized. As you can see from back here, I'm getting my pegboard organized, or I've gotten my pegboard organized so that I have a place for just about everything. On the, oops, wrong hand, back here. On the thread holder, I've got all of my embroidery threads on the bottom. I'm going to skip a row and put all of my quilting threads, machine quilting threads and sewing threads on up, and on the very top row is going to be specialty threads that I don't use often, like hand quilting threads that because of my hands I can't use anymore. So anyway, that's what that's all about. Most of you know, because you've seen it on Facebook or Flickr or other places probably. I put it everywhere. I have finished my 2015 Project of Doom quilt top. Not the quilting, just the top. And I've posted a picture of it, and I'm so pleased with it, and I think even my husband's a little bit impressed by it. He when he was looking at it, he said, now what can we do around it? What kind of border can we put next? And I said, none. It's done, it's finished, nothing. I said, however, I do have the 2011 Project of Doom that I've got the bookcase completed, that I can put borders around. What would you like? He says, oh, I don't know, something flying over here and something over here, and maybe so. And I said, okay, let me see if I can come up with a plan, and I'll let you know. So that's where that's at. I don't know what I'm going to do with the two quilts. I had really planned to leave the 2011 just as it is, as a bookcase quilt, get it quilted, and then donate it to a charity, probably to the theater group that I am part of, for them to raffle off to make some money. But with Tim so excited about it, I might just have to keep both, add borders to it and keep both of them. I don't know. Maybe I can make it big enough to actually use on the bed. The 2015 Project of Doom will cover the bed, but it doesn't have any overhang. So, and we fight over the cover anyway, so it needs to be bigger. Let's see. What else have I done this week? You remember a couple of weeks ago that I talked about the 2017 quilt challenge that my local quilt guild issued to make a black and white quilt with one other color. Well, after much thinking, and as much as I love to do the Harry Potter quilts, I thought maybe, oh, and the quilt has to have at least 3 blocks in it. 3 hearts in it. And I was running dry on what I could do. I had a lot of ideas, but I didn't get excited about any of them. So since I love making the Harry Potter quilt so much, I decided to make a bookcase quilt using patterns or blocks from Harry Potter and adding heart blocks on each row. It's got to be a small quilt, so it's going to be 3 blocks by 3 blocks. And here's my first row. And as you can see, all of the books and the hearts are black and white. The bookcase itself is solid black, and the background is red. And here is my second row, and the heart is in the middle on this one. Ta-da! Anyway, and I've gotten started on my third row, but one of the blocks, this one, is slightly taller than the rest, and I've cut it down as much as I think I can without, so I think I'm just going to have to fudge a little on this. I've got one more block to add on this side, because this block, this heart, will be on the bottom right. That way my hearts are going to go diagonally through the middle like a tic-tac-toe block, with the hearts making tic-tac-toe. So there's that. I've got one, as I said, I've got one more block to make, and it'll go on this side over here. And maybe I can even get it quilted by 2017, because I'm going to quilt this one myself. And what I'm going to do is leave it in the rows and quilt each row and then put it together. I think I might can handle that better on my little machine, and we'll see how that project goes. But I'll have all of the blocks done probably by tomorrow. I can hang it up and look at it for a long time and decide what I'm going to do with it as far as quilting, because I've got a year and a couple of months to get, or 3 or 4 months actually, to get it done. And what you see, here I go with the wrong hand again, over here in this pile, that's mostly quilts that I've finished the tops and I've got to get quilted, or I've got to quilt. One of them is my daughter-in-law's, my soon-to-be daughter-in-law's quilt that I've got to put the binding on. And that's all I've got going on this week. Sounds like a lot to me. It feels like a lot to me. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. I hope you have a wonderful crafty week, and I will talk to you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.